structure, which Mary is trying to keep tall, did a 30-hour fast this past couple of days, and Ross and Leo are going to do our homily today. And you kiddos can come on down here and join them and sit here and listen to Ross and Leo are both seniors in our youth group this year. So thank you, guys. And you have a microphone right here. Come on down, kiddos. That's the normal thing. You just all come and sit here. Give these guys as hard a time as you can. Sorry. There you go. Come on. Sad. I think you have to leave it.
It used to be really impressive.
All right. Ross and Leo, take it away.
So I'm Leo Cooley.
I am Ross Corman O'Reilly, and we are here to talk to you about not the gospel, but the first lesson, if you remember that far back in the service. Now, we already have a question, Leo. Yes, what is it? Yes. What? Oh, all the time. Anyway.
So today's first lesson, if you guys remember, Moses was leading the people of Israel through a desert from Egypt. And because it's a desert, they were all very thirsty, and they were very grumpy, and they were upset with Moses because they didn't have any water. And so they kept complaining to Moses, and eventually Moses was like, all right, hey God, where's all the water? We need water. We're all very thirsty. And God said, you know what? There's this rock over here. Take some of the elders from Israel and your staff, go over and tap the rock, and water will come out from it, and you guys can drink it. And so that's what Moses did, and there was water, and everybody was happy because they had water.
Now, this scenario that takes place in the desert here, where these people, they feel horrible. They don't have food. They don't have water. They're in a desert. It's probably 105 degrees. And so this miserable experience is something that we both related to just yesterday at the 30-hour fast. In fact, I'd go as far as to say that our experience was nearly identical to what they experienced in the desert. Now, we had to start fasting at 1 o'clock on Friday and could not eat again until 7 o'clock on Saturday. And it was so horrible that Leo was quoted as saying, "We are so hungry, oh my goodness, we cannot even think about anything. We want to eat blueberry muffins, but Miss Nancy is being so mean to us, and she is holding us against our will, and she's making fun of us that we can't have blueberry muffins. Ah!" And then I can't even read that part, because I'm like, whoa, watch your language, Leo. This guy, not very biblical in my opinion. Anyway, so we loved the experience overall. We loved it, as you can clearly see. It was very educational we did. It was very, yeah. Yeah, 2 or 3 times, yeah. I lost my train. Anyway, we walked out of the experience as new people. And we found that relating to what other people go through every day to a much worse extent than us brought us closer to the world around us, but it also made us very frustrated with Miss Nancy. Rightfully so, in my opinion. And so sometimes when things get the hardest, the times when we need God the most, or need Miss Nancy to give us blueberry muffins the most, are the times that we often lose the most faith and start to go down a path of anger and disdain.
No, we did get the
Oh yes, we did. She did give us the blueberry muffins at the end, but they were just okay. There was not enough blueberries in the muffins, in our opinions, and so we gave them a 4 out of 10 rating, really. But that really doesn't have to do with anything, so we're very sorry.
Back on topic. When the people of Israel questioned Moses, they questioned God. Despite all the amazing signs that God had given them, they did not have faith because of their hunger and thirst. Have you guys ever felt hangry or upset because you haven't eaten in a while?
Yeah. A bunch of times.
Yeah, a bunch of times, yes.
You're thinking again. You're doing a lot of that today. You had to take what you could say with what you were saying. I believe it. Anyway. Now, Moses trusted God to deliver the people from their thirst. Who are some people in you guys' lives that you trust the most? Yes, your mom and dad. Is that sweet or what? Parents out there. Aw. Yeah, that's right. Anybody else trust their parents? No? This guy's saying no. Oh, you do? Okay. That's great. Yes. Are you thinking again? You have a lot of people in your home. Do you trust all of them? Yeah, that's great. Now, so we trust all these people, like our parents and like people we look up to. We trust them to provide for us. Like, you come home, you get a nice meal, your parents make you food and lunch and give you a shelter. And so we trust all these people, but what if one day you came home and suddenly there was none of that? How do you think that would make you feel? Are you laughing? Yes.
Very disappointed.
Very disappointed. Right, so when those things that we're so used to having, we kind of take for granted, and then when they're not there anymore, even though our parents have made us lunch hundreds of other days, we start to question, like, what are they really doing for us? Even though, like, 99.9% of the time, they're there. I mean, you could probably make your own lunch, though. Peanut butter and jelly, put some. You what? You like your friends at school? That segues right into our next question, which is,
When Ross and I were fasting, we were upset and hungry, but at least we knew when our next meal was going to be. But the people of Israel didn't. How would not knowing if and when you are going to be able to eat again make you feel?
apparently very happy.
Apparently.
I can answer for them.
Can you?
Yes. Well, if no one else is going to answer,
Okay.
come on. Can none of you know how that would make you feel? Here. How would that make you feel? Just.
Thumbs down.
Thumbs down. Thumbs up. No.
What the?
Oh, we have an okay, just okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that wouldn't be very good.
No, probably not.
I can. So, not knowing when you're going to eat next, it's probably pretty scary, right? Unless you're this guy, then it's thumbs up city over here. However, for most of the population, not knowing when you're going to eat next can be really, really hard, and it can be very taxing, and when you're trying to provide for a family, it can be very stressful because you don't know if you're going to be able to take care of your loved ones or not. But, and so then in these times when we're very unsure of ourselves and if we're going to have food the next meal, it can often be very hard to have faith because despite all the amazing signs that we've seen in our past, it's in those moments of hardship that we start to question if somebody's really looking out for us. But it's also in those times of hardship that it is extra important to look up and say, I have faith, I believe, and I will be provided for. And because so many people every day struggle
if any of the parents would like to donate to the soup kitchen, Ross and I will be available in the fellowship hall after the service to accept donations and also sign autographs. Thank you.